Hey, what's up, dudes? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Dead by Daylight video. I did do a Dead by Daylight video earlier today, gameplay video about a Blight build. I'll link that right here if you guys want to check that out after this one. But in this video, we have some very good, very big mid-chapter 21.5 leaks. Now, this is from Leaks by Daylight. Of course, I cannot take credit for finding this. This is from the very popular Leaks by Daylight. I'm just throwing it on my channel to inform maybe some people who don't know about Leaks by Daylight or who don't keep up too much and just watch YouTube videos. So this is going to be covering everything that Leaks by Daylight is talking about. So full credit goes to them. Link to their website in the comments or in the description down below, sorry. But before we entirely get into this, if you guys do like the video, if you were informed by the end of the video, a like on the video and subscribing to the channel for more videos like this would be heavily appreciated. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, there's a few different things that we have to go off here. This was posted on the website today, but there's also some stuff posted on the Discord where he goes way more into detail about things going on. So let's talk about what's on the website first. It says lots of new skins are on the way with mid-chapter 21.5. The characters to receive a new skin will be Fangman, Doctor, Trickster, Yoongjin, Pyramid Head, Nemesis, Hillbilly, Nia Carlson, and Nia Carlson. The new survivor will receive 11 skins, of which 4 will be composed of only leg and torso pieces. Very interesting. And Cheryl Mason will receive a legendary skin. The Plague and Ellie Rakato will receive community cosmetics, which is very interesting as well. Dwight, Jeff, Wraith, Trapper, Clown, Ace, and Fang Min will receive recolors of existing skins as well. Now, all of that's very awesome. We're already getting new information on the new survivor with 11 skins. That sounds like an original character, of course, which we'll go further in detail with some more information that he's talked about on his Discord here in just a minute. But that sounds like an original character. That is most definitely original character right there. Now, the other interesting skins that we're getting are Pyramid Head and Nemesis. We're already getting more licensed skins, which is great. I'm really hoping the Nemesis one ends up being Mr. X, which I think it's very likely that it could end up being Mr. X. That just makes a lot of sense. Everybody wanted Mr. X in the game, along with Nemesis. So I think a legendary skin would be the best way to go about that. And along with Pyramid Head, Cheryl is also getting a legendary skin, which is awesome. Now, Cheryl already has 2 other legendary skins with Sybil Bennett and the nurse. I don't remember the nurse's name, and it's not really legendary, but Alyssa also has a skin. It's not legendary, I don't believe, but that's still all very cool. And the Plague is also getting a community cosmetic along with Ellie, and I can't wait to see what those are. And we're getting some more recolors, which are always okay, but it's nothing major. But the real information comes from the Discord itself. Now, this, I didn't actually find this on my own either. One of my subscribers actually sent it to me. Thank you, Cobra, for sending me this, as I didn't, previously see it. It says some new info concerning new characters. I can say with 99% certainty that the new survivor is original. New survivor, for some reason, is not going to be released with the 5.2.0 patch. Its release is tied with the 5.3.0 patch. This means instead of 1 chapter, we'll get 2 paragraphs released for patch 5.2.0 and 5.3.0. Killer release for 5.2.0 and Survivor for 5.3. This can of course not be accurate. More info about mid-chapter later today, which is awesome. That's very interesting. And he also dropped, I'll throw them up on the screen, some more pictures to do with the recolors, which recolors are actually coming. We can see all of the recolors for the characters that, the skins for the recolors, so that's very interesting. And he's just got a graphic of all the characters that are actually, getting new skins and everything, which is cool and very informative. I really appreciate things like that. But the main interesting thing is we haven't had a paragraph in a little bit, I'm pretty sure. We actually haven't had a not full chapter in a while, and it's very interesting that we're getting 2 paragraphs back to back. So it's like one patch to another. I guess it's going to drop with the mid-chapter, right? So we're going to get the paragraph, and that's going to be the killer, which comes out around September 17th or so, I'd say. And then we're going to get, in the mid-chapter, the new survivor, and maybe another killer rework, which is very, very interesting to me because this hasn't been done in a while. But I think it all feeds back into the big Candyman theory, because you think about Candyman, you think about just the killer, the Candyman. You think about him. I know there have been, and there were some popular, I guess, final girls, you can call them, in the Candyman movies. But Candyman was really the main aspect of the movie, and I don't even believe the final girl was actually ended up being final girls. I'm pretty sure they got killed or locked up for being crazy or some crap. I don't really remember the movie all that well, but it really does tie back into the big Candyman theory that he is actually finally coming into the game, with it just being like the chapter. It kind of goes with like Ghostface. Well, the Ghostface doesn't really make a lot of sense because they could have had Sidney Prescott, but when it comes to Leatherface, it really does make a ton of sense, because in those movies, yes, there were final girls, but there wasn't really a Laurie Strode or even a Quentin for Friday the 13th, for Nightmare on Elm Street, or even a Detective Tapp, you know, from Saw. There's nothing really like that in Leatherface either, in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So the fact that we didn't get one there, Kate was meant to be the survivor there, but it didn't happen. But either way, it makes a lot of sense that it didn't happen, because the final girl was never really that recognizable. There was never like a Laurie Strode or anything. So I think that ties, like I said, back into the whole Candyman thing. It makes a lot of sense that it would only be Candyman coming, and then we get an original survivor. But along with that, the fact that if this is 100% correct, and this is exactly how it's going to go down, I think that's a very good thing for the game, because they're not dipping completely out on survivors anymore, right? So in the paragraphs before, when we'd only get killers or when we'd only get survivors, those would never come. We'd never get an extra for what we missed out on in that paragraph. So the fact that we're getting the new killer, and then for the mid chapter they're doing a new survivor, that I feel like that helps the game a lot, because we're not just missing out on content we feel like we should get or should be there. But I mean, the chapters of course going to be a lot cheaper, so that's good too. But I'm very interested to actually see who the killer is going to be. The reveal should be soon, or at least the teaser trailer should be soon. I can't wait for that. We'll be covering all of that. And the survivor, I'm assuming they'll probably get teased around this time next month or a little bit afterwards. So I'm very interested to see with everything that's going on. I'm really interested to see these new skins, especially the Pyramid Head and the Nemesis skin, because those are two of my favorite characters in the game, and even the Cheryl skin, because she's one of my favorite survivors. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on all of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you think this is a surefire way to know that we're getting Candyman because there's not a survivor with it? And are you excited to get a killer and a survivor, even if they're not in the same chapter? It's two separate paragraphs. Are you excited for that? Let me know that in the comments down below. That's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Tootin. I've been your host, and I'll see you dudes next time. Peace out.